extraordinary night and what an extraordinary award. You know, to be the best of anything is a great thing. To be the best of the best is the best.
We're going to miss Palm Springs 23 glorious years. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do after. Wrong table.
It was just 2 weeks ago that Mary and Riff asked me to lunch at Melvin's, and where we go every once in a while, and is where I was delivered the news by Riff that this next season would be the Follies' last season. This was an incredibly emotional time for Riff and for Mary. And so during this 2-hour lunch, we exchanged some tears, certainly, but don't want to make it a tear-jerking situation, because the Follies has been incredibly successful for this town. And there's a quote in here, save downtown. It has saved downtown. And some people have come to me, and I've had a lot of suggestions. Oh, well, something else would just come up. Nobody can do what Riff and Mary and their team has done. Mary Jo.
The Tourism Partner of the Year award means a great deal. This award goes to a group of people who, over the years, have consistently worked with our efforts. Thinking back on our years as a collaborative group, our efforts together with the Follies have had much synergy. Dolores attending trade shows and hosting tour operators, Greg Purdy coming to us for the Travel Media Showcase for the first time in Palm Springs to enlist our cooperation, and then the endless media visits that he hosted with us. The many beautiful cast members who attended trade shows, creating so much energy and attention toward Palm Springs. Mary Jardin, with all of her input and guidance for so many years she gave us on both of our marketing and executive advisory committees. And Riff, for having the vision and the chutzpah to pull off this incredible endeavor, for an unparalleled work ethic, where I think everyone knows that he has never missed a show. And for the welcome mat, laid out time and time again for our visitors, and for the funny, the lively, deadpan, absurd, playful, and entertaining antics played out for the last 22 years. Riff, you are priceless.
For 2013, the Tourism Partner of the Year award goes to
the fabulous Palm Springs Follies. Riff and Mary, would you bring your team?
Thank you. Of course, I would get a coughing attack right before I'm about to go on stage. First of all, I want to thank the Bureau of Tourism and Mary Jo and for putting this together. It's a wonderful event. And a special thanks to the mayor, Steve Punier, who's been a dear friend all these years, and to the Council of Palm Springs. We couldn't have done it without you. And to all you folks out there who have supported us for 22 years, going on 23. And a special thanks to my staff. We've had the most incredible staff one can ever ask for. They've been supportive even through this, trying time in the last few weeks, telling them about our closure. They were extremely supportive and stood behind us, so I thank you all very much for that.
I think the only person I can recall who believed that the show was anything more than foolishness was my partner, Mary Jardin. But notwithstanding, we proceeded with it, and who knew, that this something to do on Tuesday hobby would turn into what it has become. There's never been a moment that I was not joyful and grateful to have had this opportunity it was the fulfillment of my life. It is time now, I believe, for us to move on, and that's what Mary and I have decided to do, and I should like to thank all of you who have believed in the Follies and allowed it to happen, and all of our all of our Follies folk, all of the folks represented by these folks on stage who have believed in the vision and brought so much happiness and joy to all of the millions of people who've crossed our threshold and loved it as they love this town. I'd like to leave you now and paraphrase something that was said by a great old vaudevillian and a terribly amusing man many long years ago, General MacArthur, who, as you may recall, old vaudevillians never die, they just fade away. Thank you all for allowing us to do this and for allowing us to fade away in your company. Thank you.
So thanks for the memories. And just before we go, we want you to know you're in our hearts forever, and we're gonna miss you so. Awfully glad we've known you, toodaloo and cheer.